Hello, my friends. Welcome to this gentle daily yoga for women. We're going to do a full body stretch and also center ourselves so we can get focused. This is how I like to start my day. To begin, come to a comfortable seat and just begin to make some circles with the torso. So inhaling, rocking forward, exhale, rocking back. This is more of an intuitive movement, not really any way to do this wrong. We're just waking up the hips and the low back. Inhale, it's like you send that flashlight of the heart over each knee and then as far forward as you can. As you exhale, you round back on your sits bones, making kind of a C curve with the low spine. Reverse direction. Beautiful. Come and find center, nice and tall. Dip the right ear to the right shoulder so you can just mirror me. Extend the left arm out, reach it off the ground, and take it a little bit behind you. Make some figure eights. An option to also dip the chin, just feeling into any juicy stretches on the side of the neck, back of the neck. Making some figure eights and really moving that left arm behind me often helps me find those delicious spaces. And then listen carefully. Take the right hand, fingers to temple, and press your head up. Let's come into that next stretch on the other side. So left ear to left shoulder, right arm extends, figure eights, and taking the arm behind you. Option to dip the chin. Slow your breathing down. Beautiful. Left fingers to temple. Gently press the head up. Inhale, reach up. Both arms, and exhale, hands through prayer at heart center. Beautiful. Just take an in-breath here. Exhale fully. Come into an all fours position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're just going to move through some cat-cow. Inhale, broadening across the chest. Send the collarbones apart from one another. Heart slides forward. Exhale, high C curve with the low back. Make that Halloween cat shape. And I like to take my hips almost all the way back towards my heels for a nice low back stretch. A couple more like this. Inhaling, broadening across the chest. Exhale, gaze at the navel, look inward, belly button to sky. A few more. You can always come and do cat-cow on your fists, making little fists if you have any wrist pain or problems. Nice. Coming into downward facing dog. So pedal through the legs, then one knee and then the other. Continue to slow your breathing down. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Hold opposite elbows and sway. So take your flashlight of the heart all the way to the outside of the right thigh. Bending both knees, maybe feeling a stretch in the left low back. And then take that flashlight of the heart to shine all the way over the outside of the left thigh. Maybe feeling a stretch in the outer right low back. Continue to slow your breathing down. This is one of my favorite moves for people wanting to cultivate more flexibility. So listen carefully now. We're going to take this kind of sway and bring it into a full spiral motion. So how that's going to work is connect your elbow to the outside of the left thigh, and then think elbows back as you come up and around through the left side. Greet your day wherever you're at in your day, and then come down along the right side. Bend the knees deeply And as you come up through this side bend stretch, think elbows back, elbows back, elbows back. And down the other side. Reverse direction. Slowly coming up and around. Really stretching into all those hard to reach places. And the next time you're at the top, just hold and reach both arms up. Big stretch. And then exhale, flip the palms to the left and right of the room. Bring them down, and then hands to prayer at heart center. Deep breath in. And out. One more deep breath in. And out. Good. Hands to the hips. Let's step the left foot forward. So we're going to come into a warrior one stance. So make sure your feet are like on railroad tracks, so not on a tightrope. You have a nice wide stance. Bend into the front left knee, keeping the hands on the hips. If this is just not available to you, you can always let that back heel pop up and kind of be in a high lunge instead. Otherwise, if the heel's on the ground, you're in warrior one here, think of pulling the left hip back and the right hip forward, and we'll just flow here a few times with the breath. So inhale, reach the arms up, and the front leg straightens, and then exhale, it's kind of like zombie arms. You're gonna come down, hands by the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rebend into the knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, rebend. Take the hands back to the hips, straighten the front leg. Inhale, open the heart. And this time, exhale, fold forward. So hinging at the hips, you're gonna get a really nice big stretch along the back left leg. You can take the hands to the shin. If you have blocks at home, by all means, or to the floor. Wherever you are, keep thinking of pulling the left hip back and kind of sneaking this right hip forward for the deepest hamstring stretch. 2 more deep breaths here. And then listen carefully, hands come to the floor, step that back foot to the top of the mat. Beautiful. So now you're at the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around and up. And exhale, hands through prayer at heart center. Nice. Take the hands to the hips. This time we'll step the left foot back. So we'll have the right foot forward for our warrior one. So finding your nice wide stance, bend into the front right knee. Lift the belly button up off the thighs, lengthen the tailbone down, and finding some dynamic movement here. So inhale, reach the arms up, front knee straightens, exhale to rebend. So I really like this move, especially for women, because it really helps us build stability in the sacroiliac joint and the femur connecting into the acetabulum, the hip socket. A lot of the warrior two and externally rotated poses are great, but they're just helping us find more external rotation. So keeping both hips facing forward, I think for the female pelvis is really helpful as a daily practice. Good. Exhale, take hands to hips. Inhale, open the heart. And this time, exhale, folding over the right leg. So feeling that nice juicy stretch in the right hamstring, hands on the shin, upper thigh, floor, wherever feels good for you. Slow your breathing down. Let the head go, let the neck go. One more deep breath. Bend into the front knee. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, half lift. Shine the heart forward. Shoulder blades squeeze together on the back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around and up. Exhale, hands through prayer. Beautiful. Hands to hips. Take a wide stance on your sticky mat. So really feeling into the backs of the legs now. Heels wider than the toes. So toes in, heels out. Inhale, open across the chest, and exhale, fold forward. Juicy, juicy hamstring stretch here. Walk the hands forward. So imagine you're doing a downward facing dog in your upper body. This is one of my favorite stretches. Press the chest towards the thighs. And just breathe. Enjoy the stretch in the backs of the legs and the outer shins. Walk the hands back underneath the face if they're not there already. Take the left hand underneath the face and the right hand to the sky. Just finding some spinal flexibility here by opening up into a big twist. And then right hand down, left arm to the sky, other way. Beautiful. Focusing on our inner thigh and hip flexibility now to really hit the whole body. Turn the heels inward, kind of like I'm doing. So now you're like a ballet dancer with the toes out and the heels in. Bend the knees deeply so you're kind of coming into your version of a squat. So some of you might want to take the hands to the inside of the thigh. Others of you may feel comfortable coming all the way down with the elbows. And just sway a little side to side. So now we're opening hips, inner groin. Feeling into all these juicy places. Good, and then straighten the legs. Take one knee to the ground and then the other. Coming into a comfortable seat, we're gonna close our practice with just a very short meditation to help us focus. This is one of my favorite visualizations to practice. So just if you want, lick the finger and place it just between and above the eyebrows, just so you have a sensation of where what the yogis call that third eye center is. Agnya Chakra, this is connected to our intuition. This is gonna serve as our focal point for the meditation. And then as you sit here with the awareness at the third eye, I invite you to visualize an upside down red triangle. This is really gonna stabilize you. So the upside down triangle, so the triangle with the point face down, and that color red is incredibly grounding. So it's a really beautiful way to center and focus your energy for the day. We'll take the palms just face down on the thighs and just close the eyes and breathe deeply. So exhale all the breath out of the nose or the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, visualizing a ball of light like an elevator moving up from the tailbone to that third eye center. And exhale from that third eye center all the way down to the tailbone. That ball of light descends. Inhaling, ball of light rises. Exhaling, ball of light descends. A few more times. And once you feel that length of the spine, continue this slow, complete breath. The invitation to hold that awareness of that upside down red triangle projected in front of you, or you can even visualize it at the third eye center. Just grounding you in and bringing you clarity and focus for the day ahead. Slowly deepen the breath. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Just honoring yourself for this time you've taken to make it to your mat. Lengthening the back of the neck, dipping the chin. Reminding yourself of how you feel in this moment, perhaps strengthening your commitment, your inner resolve to a daily practice. And I hope to see you here on the mat again very soon. From my heart to yours, namaste.